What's going on, fly tires? It's Fly Tie Guy back at it again with another one. Today we're going to be doing just a simple bluing olive dry fly adult. Nothing special, but there are a few techniques here to do these correctly and make them durable. So if you haven't already, please give a like, subscribe, and follow along for the journey. Today we got a ML121 for Moonlit. And the thread we're using Veevus 16-aught. Color code is A05. Get our jam knot started here. And here we are going to come in with some CDL or Coke de Leon. This one is from Whiting. It's the dark Pardo, or medium Pardo pack, excuse me. And how you get these fibers nice and even. The camera can capture that. Get in front of the camera here. We're going to angle this off at almost a 90-degree angle. And if you see those tips, they're nice and butted up. And we're going to grab those tips and we're going to pull the stem up and away, kind of like this. From there, you're going to have a nice even tail. We're going to add that in about a hook shank length long. You can pinch wrap it, or if you do these all the time, you can just wrap it in just like that. I like to wrap it all the way up to where we're going to tie in our wing material. Lift up and trim off. Now for our wing material, got this cool mallard flank that I harvested earlier last year. It's got a nice dun color to it that the wings of these blue wings are. So we're going to come, and here's a little trick that I do. I don't use two clumps of this wing material, my duck quill. I just trim off about that much. And typically if you unfold it, it's about that on the hook. So maybe a hook gap long or wide. And here I'm going to measure it a little bit proud and tie it in about 20% back from the hook eye. And I got these nice Dr. Slick razor scissors that I like to get nice close cuts with. And so we're going to come back, wrap those butts in, and now our wing material is secure. If you come in and wrap it and try to stand this wing up before you cover those butts, you have the risk of not good things happening. And now we're going to stand our wing material up, wrap backwards, right at the base. And there we go. And it's going to be one sliver like that. Now here I'm just going to take my finger and mash it down, and just like that, now I have two wings. So instead of spending all that time tying in two separate pieces of duck quill, you can just tie in one, smash it down, now you got two. You're going to take your thread and gently come in and X those in. Gentle at first. And that one's not going to sit right. Stand that puppy up. It doesn't matter if one is longer than the other one. I don't think the fish are looking when they're going crazy on these blue wings. Actually, I know they're not. Been there, done that. And we're going to wrap our thread back to where we tied in our tail. Now for the body, you can use any dubbing you want. You can use Superfine, but for this video I am going to be using some pale olive squirrel dubbing. And that is also from Moonlit. That's the color on it. It's got a nice beige color to it. Put some dubbing wax on our fingers. Now here, we're not going to use a whole ton. We've already built the profile of our body up. So they have dubbing flying around me. So here I'm going to really dub it down tight, and this pine squirrel will give that profile of covering up that thread work, but also giving that buggy appearance as well. I'm going to start at the back and wrap up. Slight taper here. We're going to finish right behind those wings, ready to tie in our hackle. And our hackle is from whiting. Got this dun color. We're going to come in, we're going to tie the stem on my near side and tie it in pretty taut. Not tight, but taut. And we're going to stand that up, and from here I like to actually pull this wing material forward while I make my first 2 wraps. Oops. Got my first 2 wraps in. You can actually pull it back, make another 1.5 to 2 turns on that. And we're going to lock that down with some wraps. Trim off that hackle. The stem's not wanting to play ball with me today. There we go. And come in with our Tiemco Midge whip finisher. Always do that double whip finish and trim that out. Now I have some 2 errant fibers that are out of control, so I got to fire them really quick. Excellent. And there we have it. It's a simple blue wing olive pattern that will crush fish all day long. Drop a comment on what favorite pattern you want me to tie next. Like, subscribe, and follow for more. See you on the next one, guys.